I mean, the best thing about it is in the name it says 3-cup chicken, so you kind of understand the ratio right away. All the rest of the stuff is just extra. Hi guys, and welcome to my kitchen. If you are new here, my name is Kaylee, and in my kitchen we are doing our best to create authentic food from all around the world. Or if you saw our last video, sometimes we just have a little bit of fun in the kitchen. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite Taiwanese recipes. It's called 3-cup chicken, and it's called 3-cup chicken because for the sauce we're just using 3 cups or equal parts of 3 simple sauces, probably some of the most famous ones that we use in Asian cuisine. The ingredients are simple, the recipe is quick. For our 3-cup chicken, of course we're going to be using chicken, and a lot of it. I'm making this so we can have it for dinner and lunch tomorrow as well. Traditionally, 3-cup chicken is cooked with drumsticks or chicken thighs, something that has dark meat and with the skin on. It just makes it a little bit more juicy and adds a little bit more flavor. We're trying to be a little bit healthier here at home right now. Winter is coming, so we're getting into hibernation mode. So I'm gonna be using skinless chicken breast, but if you really wanna have that authentic, rich, juicy flavor, then go for something like a drumstick or a chicken thigh that has skin on. For the aromatics, we've got tons of fresh Thai basil, a little bit of ginger, some garlic, and it wouldn't be a recipe here if we didn't add some chilies to create some heat. Lastly, for the sauces, we'll be using some sesame oil, Chinese cooking wine, and some soy sauce. Now, it's called 3-cup chicken because if you're making a lot, you use 3 cups of sauce in total, so a cup of each sauce. For our recipe today, we're still gonna keep the same ratio, so we'll be using equal parts of each sauce, but I'm gonna cut it down to about half a cup, just because I have 3 chicken breasts. I don't need to overcrowd it with sauce, and like I said, we're trying to be healthy in here, so we'll just go with half a cup. If I find that later on I wanna add a bit more sauce in, by all means, I can add a little more. If you're creating a lot or recreating this dish for a bigger crowd, definitely go for the 3-cup method. So right now we're gonna get right into chopping up all of our aromatics, cubing up our chicken, and then we're gonna put that in the wok. It's very quick, super easy, and oh my God, it's so good. So I'm excited to share this recipe with you guys. All right, the hair is back, so that means I mean business, and it's time to start chopping. First thing that we're gonna do is quickly chop up our garlic, ginger, and chilies. For the ginger, I'm just gonna peel it and then slice it. Garlic, again, I'm just going to slice up the garlic. Chilies, I'm going to cut a little bit finer just so you don't have any huge pieces of chilies. But if you like to have a surprise like that, then by all means, you can leave larger pieces. For the basil, I'm actually not going to cut the basil at all. All I'm going to do is take the leaves off the stems, and then we're gonna leave that to the very end. It's the thing that gets added last. That way it keeps that fresh flavor, and then it won't wilt too much. Now that everything has been prepped and aromatics are ready to go, it's time to cut up our chicken. For the chicken, all I'm gonna do is cut these into about 1.5 inch thick pieces. You do want some larger chunks, so something like this would be perfect. It's a bigger piece of chicken. Like I said, the recipe is traditionally with drumsticks or chicken thighs or something like that. So using a larger piece of chicken is good. One of the reasons I love this dish so much, even though I'm using white meat, it's still going to maintain so much flavor, and it's gonna stay really juicy. All right, it's time to start cooking. Everything is prepped. We've got all our aromatics ready to go. Chicken has been chopped. I've still got my sauces back here. Quick reminder, sesame oil, Chinese cooking wine, soy sauce, okay? These are like the holy trinity of Chinese cooking. So these are the ones that we're using for today. Right now I'm gonna heat up my wok. So in the back, I've already got some rice that's been cooking. That way I can serve that alongside our 3-cup chicken. And I've got my wok here. I'm gonna put in just a little bit of sesame oil. That way when I put my chicken in, it doesn't stick towards the bottom. But we're gonna start with heating up the sesame oil. And the first thing that actually goes in are the aromatics. So we have our chilies, garlic, and ginger. That goes in for about 30 seconds just to fry up. It's super fragrant, and then we're gonna toss in the chicken, okay? We'll cook the chicken for about a minute or two, making sure it's getting nice and brown on the outside, but not dry, okay? We want nice, beautiful color, but we don't want dry chicken. Then we'll add in the rest of the sauces. So about half a cup of Chinese cooking wine, half a cup of soy sauce, and half a cup of sesame oil. So my chicken is pretty much cooked all the way through. Let's take a look. One thing that I want to make note of, for me, I eat with my eyes. So I really like if there is some extra color in the dish. One thing that's great for that is dark soy sauce. I know I use light soy sauce in the recipe. Dark soy sauce has a similar flavor. I would say it's actually a little less salty. It's a little bit thicker, and it just adds a beautiful, deep, dark color. All right, just got back. Unfortunately, the camera cut out, but I just threw in the basil. We've got our 3-cup chicken. It's absorbed a lot of that color. Just gonna give it a really good mix. Let that basil cook down slightly so everything can absorb that flavor, and then it's time to plate up. All right, this is it. We've got our beautiful 3-cup chicken here. So simple, so quick. It's all finished up. One thing I really like about it is that extra sauce. When you put the 3-cup chicken on a bed of rice, it just absorbs into the rice and it creates a sauce for that, and all these flavors really come together. It's awesome. It smells amazing. Honestly, the second you throw in that basil, that's the finishing touch it really needs. And once it's got that basil, everything comes together. The flavors all make sense. It's all cohesive. Let's finally dig in, because my mouth is watering. Wow. It's wild how much flavor that sauce has. When it mixes in with the rice, and you got a bit of basil and a bit of chicken. Oh, I love 3-cup chicken. So good. So fragrant, so easy, so delicious. Definitely gonna be making this one again. We make this one all the time at home, but it's nice to be able to share some recipes that we do at home with you as well. This dish is definitely protein heavy. It's just meat and a few aromatics. You can add whatever you like onto the side. One thing that we really like to do at home is just to cook up some bean sprouts. So just in a little bit of garlic and soy sauce, give those a light fry just so they're still crunchy, but so they're a little bit softer to bite. It pairs wonderfully, and again, they absorb a lot of the sauce too. So everything is like this beautiful medley of 3-cup chicken. It's awesome. Honestly, I can't wait to dig into the rest, and my wok is still full. So those 3 giant chicken breasts cooked a ton of 3-cup chicken. And the chicken is still juicy. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below, what do you want to see me make next? I'm excited to continue learning in my kitchen with you. And don't forget, if you recreate this dish, please tag me on social media. I'm dying to see how you adapt these recipes, make them your own, and I can't wait to continue learning with you in my kitchen. Until next time, bye guys.